This is a really cool Star Wars Outlaws news update because we got a new teaser trailer from the Summer Game Fest yesterday, break down and get the most important parts of it out there, as well as we got some cool new information through some interviews Entertainment Weekly put out, so let's get into it. We got a 45-second teaser trailer from the Summer Game Fest, and there is so much packed into those seconds. So let's get into some of the most exciting and the new things that we got to see in this teaser trailer. Probably the coolest and most notable thing from this trailer was the appearance of one of our favorite scoundrels in the galaxy, Lando Calrissian. We got to see him at the Sabacc table, and I wonder if he'll be one of those end Sabacc opponents, or if he's included in a specific mission. Either way, it is so cool to have some more confirmed familiar faces, and there's no reason Lando wouldn't be included in the Star Wars smuggler fantasy of a game. I can't wait to see how Sabacc plays. That's something I'm really hoping we get on Monday, because that's part of the game I'm very excited for. On that same gambling note, we got to take a look at some more gambling we'll be seeing in the game, which is the Fathir's race, which is familiar from The Last Jedi, and I wonder if we'll be able to actually gamble on these as K, or if they're just going to be background images that you'll see in certain cantinas. We also got a cool new look at Tatooine in this teaser from walking down the streets, which looks so good, by the way. All of these city shots feel so full and lived in, and I just love it. To get to see more of Jabba and our good friend Salacious B. Crumb, as well as what I assume is the outer areas of Tatooine while fighting TIE fighters above us. And finally, a look at some very cute Jawas. You can't have Tatooine without some cute Jawas. Something else we got a lot of in this trailer is more of a look at the Empire and potentially being on an Imperial ship of some sorts. It looks like the Trailblazer is docked in there, and so I'm wondering if we get trapped or if we put ourselves there. Either way, it's obvious that ND5 and K are rushing to escape. I can't wait to see what kind of an impact the Empire has on this story. We also see a lot of TIE fighters rolling around in this teaser, so I'm excited to see what kind of role that they take in this story. We also get a very short look at some more space combat, and that's something else I really hope we get more of on Monday at Ubisoft Forward, because I think they have really emphasized how cool the spaceship flight is going to be and how important it's going to be, and we'll talk more about that in the interview when we get to the interviews from Entertainment Weekly. Other than that, I think the biggest takeaway for me, at least from this small teaser, is just very much how beautiful that this game is. From the beautiful worlds to just how vibrant and lived in everything feels in all of these shots, just from these short clips that we get in this teaser trailer, I am so excited to get longer clips of these or just experience it in the game myself, because they did such a good job, and this is something Ubisoft is so good at, and I am so excited to be able to walk through these areas and just experience it all organically, because I'm sure it's going to be so good, and it just looks so good. And I can't wait to see what we get on Monday from Ubisoft Forward, but I absolutely know that we are in for a treat. That being said, I will be streaming Ubisoft Forward on Twitch Live on Monday with Twitch drops. So if you want to come and get the Trailblazer trinket, you can come and hang out and watch it all with me. So now on to the Entertainment Weekly article. This article talks a lot about the creation and the dream for what Star Wars Outlaws is, starting with a dream of creating a harrowing story surrounding a rookie scoundrel just trying to fight to survive and who ends up pulling off the greatest heist of all time along the way. In the interview, we find out the reason Kay and Nix are being hunted is because of their decision to steal a spaceship from the crime syndicate Zarek Besh, who then puts a death mark on their heads. This has got to be one special ship for your life to be on the line, and I'm wondering and kind of assuming if it's the Trailblazer. They then go on to talk about the potential familiar faces we'll encounter, which we now know include Lando. Some that have already been confirmed are Jabba the Hutt and Kira, who we will interact with a lot during the story. Other than that, we know we'll be seeing Han Solo and Carbonite, and Lando Calrissian. And Julian says that it's very likely we'll be seeing some more fan favorites, potentially even more legendary or established scoundrels from the Star Wars universe. They now go on to talk about the places you can go from the 5 distinct destinations: Kijimi, Tatooine, Canto Bight, and Toshara. Every location is different, but they all have a cantina. These cantinas will be important, allowing you to see what opportunities are available, eavesdropping on conversations, or maybe picking up intel directly. They also talk a lot more about the reputation system, letting us know that every time you accept a mission from one of the factions, it will directly impact your reputation with the others. The way that you balance those reputations will be what makes your story unique, allowing for different dialogue and opportunities depending on who likes you. But even while worrying about the syndicates, you still have to watch out for the Empire, which has outposts at 4 of the major locations. Julian says, think of the police of Grand Theft Auto when you think of the Empire. If you start committing crimes, they will find and chase you. And if you kill them, quote, then it gets worse and worse, where they'll send, at the ultimate level, death troopers. And maybe even worse. I don't know what's going to maybe even be worse than death troopers, but I don't know if I want to find out. They finally talk about space travel and how that it is a truly fully fledged part of the game, which is why I really hope we get more stuff on it on Monday. We get to see some actual more gameplay from it. Julian even goes on to say that there are space stations you can dock into that will also have cantinas, where you can have a few drinks, pull some intel, and then head on your way. Not only will there be dogfights in space, but large-scale epic fights against much larger targets. I'm very excited about the space combat. I really hope that we get to see more of it. To end that all off, they emphasize how important the adventure is to the game, how many choices you can make along the way, and how they'll impact your personal K-Vest adventure. And they are important. It's not necessarily just about getting to the final and the biggest heist. As Humberly states, it's an adventure. So lean into the adventure. So that's a brief rundown of what we got in the teaser trailer, as well as the Entertainment Weekly article. If you'd like to check out the teaser trailer or the article for yourself, all the links are down in the description. I would highly recommend it if you want more information. Everything that we're getting about Outlaws is so freaking exciting. I feel like every new piece of news that comes out is just making me more and more excited for August to finally get our hands on this game. We're gonna get tons new information on Monday. If you want to come watch it live, I will be live on Monday on Twitch with drops out if you would like to get the Trailblazer trinket. If not, keep an eye on this channel on Monday. I'm sure I will have way more things to share with you. So, with that being said, thank you for watching. Let me know what in the teaser trailer got you the most excited and what you want to see on Monday. Thank you for watching. May the Force be with you. Goodbye.